You're listening to 30 Pounds Down, where losing weight is simplified with healthy habits. I'm Glenda Hill, a nurse turned holistic nutritionist. Let's go to the show. Hello and welcome, my friend. Today we're talking about how to breathe stress relief. Never again weight gain, a stress relief strategy that supports your healthy weight goals. When you're feeling stressed or you're in a stressful situation, breathing deeply isn't enough for relief. If the air is stale, your body is craving for oxygen. That's why fresh air, outdoor air, matters more than we realize. Without it, your nervous system never truly calms. And if you're eating right and exercising faithfully, doing all the right things, but still feel tense, you still feel tension, even fogginess in your mind, or you're stuck in that lose weight, gain weight cycle. Well, this episode is for you, my friend. Today, I will show you how outdoor breathing can help sustain a healthy weight, relieve stress, and renew your energy. You may have thought about outdoor exercise or outdoor breathing as doing walking, jogging, playing sports, just having fun, walking the dog, things like that. You're outdoors, you're breathing. But I want you to shift that thinking and consider that anciently people just lived outdoors. That was their whole life. And so what I want you to start thinking about for your healthy body and healthy weight is to spend more time outdoors doing ordinary tasks, ordinary duties. And that's like cooking outdoors, hanging your laundry, gardening, sharpening your tools. You could do all these things outdoors. And it's so enjoyable to be able to breathe deeply, have the sun shining on you. Or occasionally, there are times when you may need to be under the shade tree. And even after the rain, one of the best times to be outdoors is after it rains. God's health principles are deeply connected. I'm talking about air, water, sunshine, rest, exercise, or movement. Whole foods, right, for nourishment. These all work together. So if you've been hoping to lose weight, feel better, just find peace in your mind and body, but you're ignoring the habit of fresh air and deep breathing, today is your invitation to start wholeheartedly, not halfway. So fresh air aids in a healthy stress response. The breath in your lungs is not just biology. It's God's provision. Job 33:4 says, "The Spirit of God has made me, and the breath of the Almighty gives me life." Air is the free blessing of heaven, calculated to electrify the entire system. This is a stress relief strategy, and the best time of day to breathe fresh air is generally in the early morning between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. because the air quality is best due to the cooler temperatures and there's less activity outdoors. But I'll show you it's also beneficial to get fresh air any time of the day. We are more dependent on the air we breathe than the food we eat. The brain relies on a constant supply of oxygen for a healthy stress response, regulating the appetite, metabolism, and how you use the energy. All of this impacts your weight and your ability to keep excess weight off. So if you spend all day indoors and you wear tight clothes that restrict your breathing, these habits slow your metabolism, weakens your resilience to resist disease and illness, and it prevents your body from responding to stress in a healthy way. My friend, you are created to walk upright and breathe deeply. And living this way is very much like a stress detox on automatic. My friend, your lungs are a detox organ. With every exhale, your body releases tension, toxins, and even emotional weight. When you breathe deeply, especially fresh air, you invite the parasympathetic nervous system to do its work. If you're doing everything right, but still feel stressed, if your cortisol is quietly sabotaging your weight loss, this could be why. You don't have to overhaul your whole life overnight. like starting a new deep breathing practice where you're having a yoga mat and you're getting your meditations together. You don't have to do any of that. You can open a window. That's one way to breathe fresh air. You can just step outside and breathe deeply. The free blessing of heaven. Let your body do the work of cleansing you, detoxing you, helping you to relax even before you start your day. Here's what will happen. You'll lower your cortisol stress hormone, right? Regulate your appetite, improve digestion, boost your metabolism, and you reset your emotional balance. Like I said, you don't need perfect conditions. You just need good conditions, right? And God will bless your efforts. So try these 5 easy breathing tips for a healthy body and a healthy weight. The first one is breathe 3 breaths before you eat. Yeah, before you take your first bite, inhale slowly and let your body settle. Give thanks and eat your plant-based meal of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, nuts, herbs, and seeds. Yeah. Number 2 is after the sun goes down. That's a good time to breathe fresh air. Walk your dog. Just be conscious of how you're breathing. Breathe deeply. 5 counts in, 5 counts out. Let your shoulders drop. Say out loud, the day is done. I find that saying these words helps you to, give yourself closure. Whatever went on that day, that you could just close it and say, the day is done. Number 3 is you want to loosen your waistband, right? Many people wear clothes that are way too tight. It restricts your lungs from fully expanding. And if your undergarments are tight, you want to loosen those too. Because fully expanding the lungs is more important than we think. Number 4 is you want to breathe air at the time that is most rich in oxygen. Okay, so cooler air is better than hot air, right? So you want to get out in the early morning and breathe, right? But also, the air is very electrifying. It has negative ions after the rainfall, after the thundering, lightning. When the cloud settles, my friend, get out there and breathe that air. It's full of negative ions, which will give your whole body, your whole system, a real boost. All right. Number 5 is you want to improve the indoor air so that you can breathe deeply. And one way to do that is to clean your surfaces, your countertops, your areas where you're working. Use essential oils to clean those surfaces, and it will make a big difference, my friend. You can also help to improve the outdoor air quality. So think of things that will mask unpleasant odors outside, like scented plants and shrubs like jasmine and honeysuckle or roses. Spending time outdoors can support your healthy weight by reducing stress-related overeating. And it promotes healthy living. Those green spaces, trees and grass and the blue skies, all that can be a source of inspiration and motivation, making it easier to stick to fitness goals and maintain a healthy weight. I used to think of outdoor activities like walking, running, hiking, swimming, playing sports, but we need to shift that mindset, my friend, because the ancient cultures and many people of today, they spend all of their time outdoors. I started gardening, not just for homegrown food, but to get outside during the best time of the day. I'm in the process of creating an outdoor kitchen and an outdoor office workspace. And so I'm looking at different things that I could do outdoors that will allow me to spend more time breathing that stress away in the outdoor fresh air. So don't overlook this gift of heaven, fresh air. Step outside, breathe, sit under a tree, let your lungs expand and your soul just settle into it all. Giving God thanks, right? And if you want a little extra encouragement, I created a free outdoor living and breathing guide just for you. It's a video, so check it out, my friend. The details are in the description. Thank you for listening to 30 Pounds Down. If you like this episode, please share it with your friends. Until next time, peace to you and have a great day.